These historical photos look ancient and disconnected from our world. But when you translate them into modern money, today's technology, and current context, history suddenly becomes real. Let's see history through a modern lens. Henry Ford's Model T cost $825 in 1913. That's $26,000 in today's money, cheaper than most new cars now. Ford revolutionized affordability. This assembly line produced a car every 93 minutes. A first-class Titanic ticket cost $4,350 in 1912. That's $133,000 today, equivalent to a private jet charter across the Atlantic. The ultra-wealthy paid modern private jet prices for luxury ship travel. Building the Empire State Building cost $41 million in 1931. That's $790 million today. It was completed in just 410 days. Modern skyscrapers take 3 to 5 years. Depression-era workers built faster than we do now. The average grocery bill in 1950 was $7 per week. That's $90 today. A family could eat for a week on what now buys 2 restaurant meals. The Apollo program cost $25.8 billion from 1960 to 1973. That's $257 billion in today's money. More than Netflix, SpaceX, and Tesla's combined annual revenue. We spent more going to the moon than on most modern tech companies. During the Depression, bread cost 8 cents. That's $1.50 today. About what bread costs now. The difference? People earned 50 cents per day then, equivalent to $9 today. Imagine living on $9 daily. Early telephone calls cost 15 cents per minute in 1900. That's $5.50 per minute today. A 10-minute call would cost $55. We complain about phone bills, but calls are essentially free now. A movie ticket in 1920 cost 15 cents. That's $2.30 today. Modern movie tickets average $15. Entertainment was actually cheaper 100 years ago, relative to income. During World War II, Americans were rationed 3.5 pounds of meat per week. That's about 6 McDonald's Quarter Pounders in today's terms. Imagine your weekly meat intake limited to 6 burgers total. Gas cost 36 cents per gallon in 1973. That's $2.50 today, cheaper than now. But during the crisis, you could only buy gas on odd or even days based on your license plate. Crossing the Atlantic by ship took 7 to 10 days in the 1880s. Today, it takes 7 hours by plane. What took over a week now takes less time than a workday. We've compressed time itself. A new car cost $1,510 in 1950. That's $19,300 today. Average new car price now is $48,000. Cars have gotten significantly more expensive, even adjusted for inflation. A Manhattan apartment rented for $60 per month in 1920. That's $920 today. Current average Manhattan rent is $4,500. Housing costs have quintupled even after adjusting for inflation. Factory workers earned $2 per day in 1900. That's $73 today. Working 6 days a week meant $438 monthly. Federal minimum wage full-time today is $1,257 monthly. Workers today earn triple in real terms. An IBM mainframe computer cost $2 million in 1960. That's $21 million today. It had less computing power than a modern calculator. Your phone is literally millions of times more powerful. Harvard tuition was $400 per year in 1930. That's $7,400 today. Current Harvard tuition is $54,000 annually. Higher education costs have increased 7 times beyond inflation. Renting a VHS movie cost $5 in 1985. That's $14.50 today. Netflix costs $15.49 monthly for unlimited streaming. One 1980s rental equals a month of Netflix now. Traveling coast to coast by train took 4 to 5 days in 1910. By car, 30 days. Today, it's a 5-hour flight or 3-day drive. We've compressed a month into a day. A television cost $300 in 1950. That's $3,840 today. Modern smart TVs cost $300 to $500. TVs are 8 times cheaper now, with infinitely better technology. Mailing a letter cost 3 cents in 1940. That's 66 cents today. Current stamps cost 68 cents. Postal rates have barely changed in real terms over 80 years. An electric washing machine cost $150 in 1920. That's $2,300 today. Modern washing machines cost $600 to $1,200. Appliances are half the price they used to be, adjusted for inflation. A McDonald's Big Mac cost 65 cents in 1970. That's $5 today. Current Big Mac price averages $5.58. Fast food prices have tracked inflation almost perfectly for 50 years. Coca-Cola cost 5 cents in 1890 and stayed 5 cents until 1959. That's 69 years at the same price. In modern terms, $1.75 for 69 years straight. A newspaper cost 2 cents in 1930. That's 37 cents today. Now we get infinite news online free. Information went from paid commodity to free unlimited access. A color television cost $500 in 1960. That's $5,200 today. A 65-inch 4K TV now costs $500. We get better technology at 1/10 the inflation-adjusted price. A fashionable dress cost $15 in 1920. That's $230 today. Fast fashion dresses now cost $20 to $50. Clothing is dramatically cheaper than a century ago thanks to mass production. The Pony Express delivered mail California to Missouri in 10 days, considered lightning fast in 1860. Today, an email takes 0.2 seconds. We've gone from 10 days to instant. A round-trip flight New York to Los Angeles cost $238 in 1950. That's $3,044 today. Current average is $350. Flying is 9 times cheaper now than in the 1950s golden age. The Encyclopedia Britannica cost $150 in 1890. That's $5,200 today. Wikipedia is free and contains 100 times more information. Knowledge went from expensive to free. A basic calculator cost $150 in 1972. That's $1,100 today. Your phone has a calculator app that's free. We carry computers more powerful than 1970s mainframes in our pockets. A tooth extraction cost $2 in 1900. That's $73 today. Modern extractions cost $150 to $300. Dental care has doubled in price, but anesthesia actually works now. Worth it. Home ice delivery cost 60 cents per week in 1930. That's $11 today. Modern refrigerators cost about $2 per month in electricity. We have better cooling for less money. The minimum wage was 33 cents per hour in 1938. That's $7.15 today. Current federal minimum is $7.25. Minimum wage has barely moved in 85 years in real terms. A record player cost $50 in 1960. That's $520 today. Spotify costs $11 monthly, $132 yearly. We get unlimited music for $1/4 the annual cost of a 1960s player. A train ticket from New York to San Francisco cost $65 in 1880. That's $2,000 today. A flight cost $350. Train travel was 6 times more expensive then, and took 7 days instead of 5 hours. A Kodak camera cost $75 in 1950. That's $960 today. Your phone has a better camera for free, plus unlimited film. Photography went from expensive hobby to free. A doctor's house call cost $5 in 1920. That's $77 today. Now office visits cost $150 to $300 without insurance. Healthcare is 2 to 4 times more expensive, but doctors rarely make house calls anymore. A long-distance call cost $3 for 3 minutes in 1970. That's $24 today, $8 per minute. Now unlimited calling is $30 monthly. Communication is essentially free compared to then. A baseball ticket cost 55 cents in 1930. That's $10 today. Average MLB ticket now is $37. Sports tickets have tripled beyond inflation. Entertainment got expensive. An electric light bulb cost $5 in 1890. That's $175 today. Modern LED bulbs cost $2 to $5. Light bulbs are 35 times cheaper now and last 50 times longer. Massive improvement. An IBM typewriter cost $400 in 1960. That's $4,200 today. Microsoft Word costs $70, one-time or $10 monthly subscription. Word processing is 60 times cheaper than typewriters. A New York hotel room cost $3 per night in 1920. That's $46 today. Average New York hotel now is $250 nightly. Hotels are 5 times more expensive than a century ago. A refrigerator cost $370 in 1950. That's $4,730 today. Modern refrigerators cost $800 to $2,000. Appliances are half the price and 10 times more energy efficient than 70 years ago. A horse and buggy cost $300 in 1900. That's $11,000 today, plus $200 monthly for upkeep, $7,300 yearly today. Transportation was expensive before cars democratized mobility. The Altair 8800 personal computer cost $650 in 1975. That's $3,700 today. It had no screen, no keyboard, no software. Your phone is literally 100,000 times more powerful and costs less. A quality men's suit cost $25 in 1930. That's $462 today. Modern suits range $200 to $800. Clothing prices have stayed relatively stable, but quality varies more now. The first home microwave cost $500 in 1967. That's $4,700 today. Modern microwaves cost $100 to $300. This technology became 15 times cheaper while improving dramatically in 60 years. A radio cost $200 in 1920. That's $3,070 today. Streaming services cost $10 to $15 monthly. We get more content for 99% less money than radio listeners paid 100 years ago. Home milk delivery cost 92 cents per gallon in 1950. That's $11.75 today. Store milk now costs $3 to $4. Milk is a third of the price because we eliminated home delivery middlemen. The Motorola Dynatac phone cost $4,000 in 1984. That's $12,000 today. It weighed 2 pounds and lasted 30 minutes. Modern smartphones cost $200 to $1,200, weigh 6 ounces, and last all day. Dramatic improvement. These 50 historical moments translated into modern context. Some things got way more expensive: housing, healthcare, education. Others became radically cheaper: technology, communication, entertainment. When you see history through today's lens, you realize how much the world changed in just 100 years. Which comparison shocked you most? Drop the number in comments. Subscribe for more history that actually makes sense in modern terms.